YouTube faithful, what's going on? Captain Crush here. Today we have NBA and MLB. Not a lot of games, a few, so I'm going to do the normal video layout. We're going to talk about a couple of picks. What I ask you guys to do, smash the like button, hit subscribe if you're not already a part of the team. I do YouTube videos 5 days a week. I try to give the best insights I possibly can. I don't always get it right. Yesterday's YouTube lineup was a bust, unfortunately, but we made it quick. I stand by the reads. The Houston game unfortunately blew out. I did have Kyle Filipowski in another lineup, and then if you swapped Mookie for Ohtani, you cashed. Kyle cashed his rebounds. Yesterday and the day before, April 1st and 2nd, I have been on a massive heater in my Discord and live streams. Fortunately, I don't think I posted one slip yesterday that didn't cash for at least 2x. Absolute cinema. And those things need to be celebrated, so I will take the time real quick. You can see this was my first lineup I built of the day, and you can see Kyle Filipowski. We had him with the Trae Young combo. That was cinema. That was the 2-man I gave out, and then I gave out this 2-man on the live stream. I gave this 3-man out on the live stream. I gave this first half sweat on the live stream. Unfortunately, Jason Tatum sold. I mean, the stud of the slip sold. It's cinema, right? Then we had this 2-man that was from the live stream that cashed. The 6-man that I posted, again, 5 of 6 back-to-back nights. It's absolutely crazy, but eventually we're going to smash that. It should have been Kawhi Leonard there. And then I had the 5-man for the 10x, so that's back-to-back 10x nights. And then my streak is on its third leg. And then I posted the one final lineup on chalkboard. Ohtani, Castle, and Thompson. Look at Castle, 24 RA. What a read. What a surgical call against the Denver Nuggets. And Oscar Thompson, he had 2 at half and ended up getting like 8 or 9. People wanted me to cash out early. I said, I'm riding it. He's cashing. We took the 120, 117. And listen, you can get on Chalkboard Sleeper, UnderDog. All these lineups entail all my plays. Using code CRUSH, you'll get your deposit match, and I'll give you 30 days of the Discord, so you can literally just tail the lineups with the money you just put on. It's a no-brainer. CaptainCrush.net, gold package direct, or sign up with my partners and send me an email. And in case you don't believe me, right here, this is it. 7:15, I was on live stream when I posted it. It's right there, along with all the links. Here's the 2-mans. Here's all of these, guys. They were all here. I did them on the live stream. So please, please, please give it a shot, guys. I told everyone in the beginning of March, we're about to go on a generational run. And did I lie? Did I keep my word or what, guys? It's been cinematic. Look at Spartan showing 209%, 156%. Even if we take L's, which will come in April, we're still way ahead to begin the month of April. Spartan uses the projections. He bought me Starbucks today. Appreciate you, buddy. At least somebody takes care of the captain around here. Everybody knows if I don't have my caffeine, the lineups ain't hitting. Oh, look, even Houston giving me flowers. You don't say I don't believe it, but it's crazy. Everybody's getting in the mix, guys. I could go on for days. The price of admission is worth its weight, man. And I take pride in that because I do a lot of hard work around here. It's only me, and all I got is myself. So it takes time to get these videos out, to edit them, to do the content and everything else, the projections, the fantasy sheets. So just be patient, guys. But NBA's coming to a close. We got MLB. Maybe we'll look at some MLB real quick. We will. You know what? How about Mookie yesterday selling, but Ohtani doing the walk-off home run? I told you guys Ohtani was due. Bang, cash him. Okay, I told you guys. That's why these hits, runs, RBIs are so fun to take, because all it takes is one. You could say the same thing about Aaron Judge. He had 2 yesterday, 0. Everybody's hating on Judge. I think you could go right back to him at 2.5 if he hits a home run. If he goes yarn, it's going to be cash money, but he doesn't even need to do that. He could hit a base, a double, bring in a run. He could, multiple paths to crushing. And then you got Ellie Dela Cruz, who I believe is a slashed play on ParlayPlay right now. He had 1, he had 0, and then he had 15. He is also due. Now with MLB, the hitters are going to have hot streaks. They're going to have cold streaks, but I like to look for guys that are studs that have 2 games or more missed. And I also like to do the ride the guys that lines are low while they're hot. So Ellie and Judge, I would say, are due. More specifically, Ellie. Judge hasn't really had a stinker yet, but you know, either one of those. But I'm still treading lightly on the MLB fronts. I did crush it yesterday with the Bryce Elder 2.5 earned runs anchor, which was absolutely cinema. Loved it. But I do have projection sheets out in the Discord right now to help you. I got the pictures up here that look just like this. This is from April 2nd, but I do have them up for April 3rd. You can see their strikes, walks, earned runs, inning pitches, their total pitches, all of it. So that is MLB for today. Not much, but let's go take a look and see what we can find with PrizePicks. We may have to go over to UnderDog because I think they're gatekeeping my man Denny Avija, and they are. So let's go over to UnderDog, and we will see right here, UnderDog does have Denny Avija up, and they have his first quarter at 6.5 as a goblin, basically. You could go there, but they do have his 11.5. This is the highest it's been. It's normally 10 flat. But listen, Denny Avija's just been absolutely crushing. So we will continue to ride that train until we are forced off. I love the matchup. I'm not afraid of it. It's going to be a pace up. Toronto's not trying to win games. They're playing a deep rotation. I think you can continue to take Denny Avija, man. You could take his overall game if you want to, but this is probably the move. Again, he is the 4th player in my streak today. I'm hoping he hits. I took this first half. I have 4 in. If you want to get on those streaks, use code CRUSH. You'll get a free square and the deposit match, and I throw in 30 days of the cord. But also, you can go over here to ParlayPlay. They have his first quarter. They don't have his first half, but they have his first quarter at 6.5. He has been cashing that, guys. I know it's insane, but he has been cashing that. And they have a bunch of promos up here today with the slash lines and the payout boost. Banchero, Giannis, they have hockey. They have Ja Morant as a slashed line, okay? So you can take Ja Morant. It's basically their taco today. And there you go. You see Ellie Deli Cruz is also their slashed line. So either one of those. And then I think you could pair Ja Morant up with Curry right there. That will give you 2.76x. But wait, we're going to add more, and I am going to discuss these in a little bit. But I do like to look for teams that have 1v1, so player v player. So if the game does go into overtime, like that Denver game and the Wolves game the other day, how about that? That went into double OT, and when you have the game stack of the 1v1s, it's just crispy. What we got, 14.5 LeBron James, he's 15 on PrizePicks. This would pay you 4x right here. So there you go. That would be the move. And I actually just withdrew on ParlayPlay back to PayPal. So I'm actually going to have to take this and load up because I didn't know they had the Ja Morant slash, and I will be taking that as well. So I'm going to have to load up some funds on here myself. So make sure you tailor fade. It's up to you. Now, for you PrizePicks degens, I didn't forget about you. Now, who remembers the other day with Banchero's first half at 21 PRA and he sold? Remember? Captain Crush remembers. 13-21. Now, listen, he's playing the Washington Wizards. So we are going to go back to Pick Finder, and we are going to see what that was, because remember I told y'all that was a money line. Look at this, the range of outcomes. He literally has gone over 73% in the last 15. Look at the similar players. 5 of 37 have hit the over against Washington, which is crazy, right? So I will literally leave this up to you, but I did want to show you guys. This line is at 21 again. He sold it versus the Spurs when we were on it. He pushed that time. Maybe he's coming back down to reality and he's going to regression. He is trending down. 28, 23, 22, 21, 13. Maybe it's time he goes back up on the upswing. I will leave that up to your capable minds. I personally probably will have it in one lineup today, maybe two. But we do have to talk about this slate. Now, Curry, I got earlier at 25.5. He's now at 19.5. And this game, the reason I'm on this is not because he just had 52. I couldn't care less. I was on him that night, by the way. His RA, his fantasy score. But it is coming down to the wire in crunch time. And this is a TNT game. And the NBA is a business. And the TNT games have just been fire lately. Now, they did bump Curry up to 26. He was at 25.5. My model is signaling to take under in this spot, believe it or not. But I do think the Goblin still has a little bit of meat on that bone. Now, another thing that a Discord member let me in on is that the 76ers have to lose these games. They have to finish losing this game and everything else because of draft implications. So the move today could just be to take the money line for the Milwaukee Bucks, which was like minus 900, meaning you'd have to put down $1,000 just to win 100. But hey, it could be a free square, and I never say that, but if we know that Philly is trying to lose games, let me go pull up what he said. You can see right here, Philadelphia's last remaining hope for the season will be to retain its first-round draft pick, which is top 6 protected. If the pick remains in the top 6, the Sixers keep it. If it's not, 7-30, the pick will go to OKC, baby! This part is the Al Horford, Danny Green swap 5 years ago. Entering Thursday's home game against the Bucks, Philly has lost 9 games in a row, 15 of its past 17 and 26 of its past 30, putting the Sixers in 5th place in the lottery standings 2 games ahead of the Brooklyn Nets in 6. So they need to lose, and it's literally minus 955. So for every 1K, you are going to win 100. Now, that is very risky. If you don't have the risk tolerance to bet the 1,000 and part ways with it, you cannot be risking that type of coin for a 10% dub. But if you do have a padded bankroll, you might want to just go ahead and give that a shot. Now, does that mean I'm taking any of the Sixers today? Absolutely not. I am full fade on the Sixers. I don't care if they cover. I'm not interested. That piece of information, I don't care. I'm not going to have fear of missing out. If they want to tank and sell their games, I can't be taking their guys as overs, but I also won't be taking their unders because I know the moment I do is when all that will mean nothing and they're going to try to win the game. That's just the poetry in motion of this thing, boys. But I do like Curry's Goblin Square here. So I'm fading the Phillies unders and I'm fading their overs. That's the fade spot. But I want to talk about LeBron. I did like LeBron James earlier at 15. They bumped it to 15.5. I'm pretty sure this is bumped now. It went down and now it went back up. I don't know what's going on with this line. But as you saw earlier, ParlayPlay had it at 14.5. I'm probably not going to tell you to take the bump here on PrizePicks. Just take it at 14.5. They are moving the lines around. I did have interest in RJ Barrett because he's just an RA machine, and I did take that. I believe they added the hook to it, which they did at 10.5. But like I said, guys, if you're going to be taking any Toronto Raptors, you have to know that he's probably going to play 24 to 26 minutes, and that's best case scenario unless you get lucky. They are tanking. They are playing their starters limited minutes, and they're running a 12 to 14 man rotation. And look at this. The fact that they have a goblin for it and all these demons, that signals to me craziness. I did want to throw it out there for you guys, but I'm probably not going there today any more than I already have. We got to talk about Ant Edwards, the fly in the room. He sold the dunks last game versus Denver, which is crazy in double OT. You can go right back to it, folks. Right back to it. It's a good line to take. You can always take a shot on Ant Edwards over half a dunk. It's going to be sweaty. It's going to be fun. It either cashes sweat free or it's a total sweat, but I still think it's fine. Anthony Edwards also with the RA is interesting to me because he's been just getting a lot of them. His fantasy scores obviously in the mix, but they should be able to make light work of these guys. It's probably just the dunk for me and leave it alone. Brooklyn's playing not even G League guys. They're playing the C squad, the D squad. People you've never even heard of, trust me, fam. So I'm staying far away from there. But Curry's in the mix, LeBron's in the mix, and then guys, this Hunter Brown combo I think is on PrizePicks right now, guys, and I have to take it at 12. Yeah, I gotta take this. I'm sorry, I gotta take this. What I'm gonna do now is build a lineup for you guys on PrizePicks. I'm gonna submit it on my phone because I'm not logged in here because I protect my personal information. But I'm gonna build a lineup, and that's going in the mix. And then we could look at gonna go ahead and take a shot on Aaron Judge today. Oh, why not? Let's take him. You can take his hits, runs, RBIs, or you can take his fantasy score, or they got a Gabi here. What does this pay? 2.5x on the Gabi. That's actually not bad, but I'm going to take the hitter fantasy score and go there. Either that or the 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That's our MLB. And then with the NBA, let's see what we got here. Let's just go full studs. Why not? I like John Morant's points, rebounds, but I already put that in a lineup. So I'm thinking this actually might be good, this combo with him or the assist combo, but I'm just going to take John Morant's assist. The whole world's on his points. So let's go to his assist. I do like his points. You could take his points or any of those combos would be fine. And then we are going to go with Curry, if you will. Where is he at? Does he have a fantasy score up? Does he have a fantasy score up? 41.5 for the Curry, man. Not sure I can justify the 41.5 price tag. Maybe the PRA, or do I just eat the bump and double down? I do like his PRA though. It is kind of crispy. His RA is crispy at 10. It does have push equity. It's always in the mix at 10. Let's see what PickFinder has to say about it. Remember, if you use code CRUSH on PickFinder, it's 10% off for life. That is a steal and a deal, and you don't even have to be Ric Flair for that. You understand? Look at the head-to-heads. 41.5 fantasy, 57%. Points, 57%. So he may not be getting it done last 10, 5, 20, but he does turn up against the Lakers for this matchup, as you can see. In addition to that, it is the TNT game, baby. So I am having exposure to it. Long hair, don't care. The question is, what are we going to do? That Gabi, I really like the Gabi, so I'm just going to have to put that in there because I don't want to eat the bump. The Gabi's going in the mix. He's getting 20 points tonight, fam. And if you do flex that, look, you're still getting 5x. Not bad. We'll keep it going. And then you have to make the decision. Is it LeBron or is it Luka. You can take LeBron if you'd like. His points, rebounds, his assists, his rebounds, any of that stuff is all in the mix. Okay, again, TNT game, you should want to show up. This is my favorite, but they bumped it to 15.5 here, so it's a fade over here. You take it on parlay play, and then it's either his points, rebounds, like I said, his turnovers actually might be okay at 3.5. I mean, but you really want to sweat him to do bad? I don't. His assist goblin is absolutely good. What's his PRA at? Tell me it's at 30, 39. Wow. Not a lot of meat on that bone, but we could go there. I just think this game could be good. I hope I'm right. It's either going to be good or it's going to be chalky. Look at PrizePicks selling. 8 rebounds, 7 assists. But then they put the hook on the line at 15.5. Isn't that cinema? It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me. Maybe you could do the Curry and LeBron combo at 50. That could be good. One of those guys could carry. I don't know, man. Let's just go with his PRA since we can't take his RA here because I don't want to eat the hook. If you don't want to take LeBron, you go to Luka and you take his points, rebounds, assists, which is also bumped, or his goblin, or his first half PRA, or his first quarter point. Any of those are fine. This is 7x for this 5. And then if you want to add a fun one in, it's Ant Edwards dunk, half a dunk. That would get you 15. I don't recommend 6-man lineups without taking 2s and 5s. Folks, the live streams, if you are interested, if you like live streams, you like hanging out, you want to make coin, you got to be in the live stream, man. There's only so much a man can do on a pre-recorded YouTube video. Stuff changes, but when I'm live and I got this microphone, there's 200 plus usually in the live streams, and I cook for you guys. It's CaptainCrush.net Gold Package. This one is how you get in the live stream. And for new users, because Captain Crush wants to meet you, man, I give you this promo, and it lasts till the end of the week. All caps, MLB, bang, $14.99 for your first month. The value, you're not going to find it anywhere else as good. I got the lineups, the slips, projection, live streams, roll member slips, player prop list. Let's talk. How did yesterday's player prop list go? Let's take a look. Real time. Okay, let's take a look. This was yesterday. Jalen Green chalked because of the blowout. Castle, sweep, Otani cash, Mookie chalked a goblin, Elder cash, Trae Young cash, Dinwiddie combo cash, Thompson cash. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 wrong. And that's not even accounting for all the other plays, the Kawhi Leonard that I gave out on the live stream. That's 7 and 2. It's right there. This goes right to your phone. Okay, this is the gold package. You'll get it all. Stop messing around. It's an investment. I understand, but guys, this is what I do. This is my job. My job is to provide you content to make it more fun for you, and I do that each and every day. So give me a shot. If you don't like it, get out of the mix, and Captain Crush will wish you well. Now, the live stream today is at 5:30 Central, roughly going to be 2 hours after this video drops, in 2 hours. So make sure you're there. Now, if you're looking to make smaller lineups, which you should, it's this right here, Curry's Goblin, and this right here, 2x right there for you. Okay, there you go. Now, don't forget about parlay play. Don't forget about chalkboard and all that stuff. I post content for all of it. And now listen, I've been saying this for a hot minute, guys. I need a video editor that knows his stuff, meaning you can make shorts. You can help me produce and direct long form videos. I'm trying to get this poker video out, but I need assistance. Obviously, it's a paid position. We'll work something out, but you got to be qualified. You got to be skilled. I can't be holding your hand. Otherwise, what's the point? I need somebody that knows his stuff, that's realistic, doesn't ask for an arm and a leg, because I'm all about being fair. Okay, let's come to a fair agreement. Let's find something and let's make a movie, bro. I'm trying to make this movie. It's going to be cinema. And then in addition, I am going to Las Vegas to play the World Series of Poker in the end of May, the beginning of June. I'm going to document that too. My goal for cash, pure cash bankroll, not out of my bank account, nothing, is to have 20K on that trip so I can play all of the tournaments I want and do everything I want to do. I started with 0. I'm at 7. I need to get 13K between now and the beginning and the end of May 30th. May 30th. Now, I want to document that too. I'm not sure how I can do that. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments or send me an email. Guys, I'm trying to provide more than just this, especially during the summer when it's slow. I want to entertain my community, guys. I give you guys the analytics, the stats, my views, but I also like to provide some entertainment for you guys. A lot of people are interested in that. So I do appreciate you tuning in. Listen, the YouTube slips aren't always going to be bangers. They're just not. Sometimes they will. Sometimes the YouTube slips smash and the live stream ones chalk. The best thing to do is be plugged into all 3. Don't hold a grudge. Listen, I'm consistent. Regardless, losing streaks end, winning streaks end, I am consistent. I will bring you the content. Your job is to interpret it and tailor fate. It's up to you. But what I ask you to do, smash the like button, man. It helps the channel out so much, dude. You can't imagine it. Smash the like button. I do appreciate it. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.